Oh my Lanta! Who are the top 5 hand-to-hand combatants here? Let's do this. As you all know, I measure hand-to-hand combatants and martial artists in comic books based off 3 criteria: skill or knowledge, battle IQ, and experience. And of course, physicals are an important part of that equation. However, I'm not going to put as much weight on them in terms of this video. Coming at number 1 is unquestionably Batman. Bruce Wayne has the best quality in most amount of statements, the best quality in most amounts of feats, the best quality in most amount of showings, and the best quality in most amount of fights. I know some people will say otherwise, and respectfully, that's an uphill argument that you're going to have to make. After Batman is going to be Nightwing. Similar to Bruce in terms of statements, showings, feats, and fights, Nightwing is only really different in one category, and that is terms of knowledge or skill. While he does not know as much as Bruce does, Nightwing takes what he knows and blends it into his own style. And even though he may not know as much as Bruce does, you could argue he still knows more than the majority of the people on this list, with the exception of 1 or 2. After that, I have Black Panther. You could argue that there's other people on this list, such as Daredevil or Iron Fist, that have more knowledge or skill than Black Panther. However, in terms of application, battle IQ, and experience, I give it to T'Challa. And frankly, just like Dolph Ziggler, while they may be stated to be good, both Daredevil and Iron Fist haven't really impressed me that much. I do want to make note, when it comes down to the King of the Dead, and the times that we have seen T'Challa used it, is not an instant download of all of his ancestors' memories, skills, or abilities. He has used it as more of a conference or a sit-down talk with his ancestors. On top of that, we can't quantify exactly how much his ancestors know. So with that being said, for me personally, until we see more showings of that or a better, clearer definition of the King of the Dead, I'm not going to put as much weight on it as a lot of other people do. And lastly, the 4th and 5th place are interchangeable between Captain America and Deathstroke the Terminator. Both characters are relative to each other, although different. You could argue that Slade has more skill and experience. With Captain America, you can argue he has a better battle IQ and application. With these 2, physicals play a heavy role when it comes down to the hand-to-hand combat. But regardless, they both, in my opinion, are better fighters and would win in a fight against the likes of Daredevil, Iron Fist, Red Hood, Punisher, Ra's al Ghul, and the rest. But hey, these are just my opinions. I want to know yours. Comment, stitch, duet. I want to know.